So some of the Islanders are upset with Scott, or shading him for his Love Island USA appearance, and it looks like this Islander has just unfollowed 4 people and there's beef going on. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button for daily and consistent content, and let's get straight into this video. I don't know what's happened, but as I'm getting older, guys, I've realized that my voice is deepening. I don't know if you guys have deeped this or have noticed this, but if you scroll back to my videos in like 2019 or something like that, like it wasn't as deep. And my Adam's apple has already developed. So I don't understand why, as years are going on, my voice is just getting deeper and deeper. Like I don't get it, but I don't know if you guys have clocked onto it. But anyways, let's get into this where, Kady is speaking on Scott, and, she is responding to a specific question that somebody sent her, saying that everything you said about Scott was right. He's a game player. Damn. She says, I wasn't going to comment on this. I hate when people start like that because you're commenting. But I'm probably getting thousands of messages on this. Okay, Beyonce. Scott actually messaged me the other day and was like, Kady, I'm doing a you. I was like, elaborate. What do you mean you're doing a me? And obviously he said he's going on Love Island USA. Best of luck to him, and I said that to him. You've got to do what you've got to do. But people say and think what they want about me. But one thing is that I never lie. I never lie. Kady was the first Islander on Series 2. So I guess she's basically claiming that, Scott was never into Catherine. Scott is a game player and that she never lied and etc. But you were also a game player as well because you came back into the damn game. Like, I don't understand where people see Scott as this devil now. All the Islanders knew he was going back onto Love Island and that he was going onto USA. Even Catherine, they were happy for him. They were content for him. They were looking forward to seeing it. So nobody's crying or feels used or rejected by him. Nobody's hurt by him in the process of him returning back to Love Island USA. So this idea that he's a user isn't that deep. You're just projecting yourself onto the situation because he hasn't upset anyone that is directly involved. I do think that him going on to Love Island USA, currently season airing now, is not what he should do or should have done. But from my sources that I've heard, okay, here we go, another exclusive. My sources that I've heard is that he is going on All Stars, but the only way he was even allowed to go on All Stars was that he had to go onto Love Island USA. There it is. That is why he had to go onto Love Island. That's why he's making this appearance for this last week of the show, was because they gave him an ultimatum to say, whilst we want you in All Stars and whilst that can happen, in order for you to come on All Stars, we need to see you on Love Island USA. That's what we want for you first, to be on there. And look, their plan worked because everybody's been talking about him for the past 24 hours. He's been trending #1. A lot of people in the UK said they're going to watch the USA version. Everyone on TikTok's talking about it. The plan worked. So evidently, everything worked. But they basically gave him an ultimatum, and therefore that's why he's done both. That's what my source has just told me this morning. Anyways, an Islander is discussing 4 Islanders that they have unfollowed. I can't even remember all the names. But Will from Love Island Winter has announced that he has, it's been seen on his socials and articles are reporting on it, that he has unfollowed Kai, Casey, Ron, and Tom. He's unfollowed all 4 of them because apparently they were all going for dinner. He wasn't able to attend because he was busy, and then they removed him from a group chat and he was bothered by it. And clearly he came up in that table conversation and thought, let me just unfollow you all. Since I haven't been added back, I haven't been messaged by any of you, I've just been quietly removed and I just want to be on the farm with my girlfriend. That's basically what he said. So clearly there are definitely some issues when it comes to that. Now, granted, the Islanders from this season, they are getting agencies. People are a lot more in tuned to see what they do as opposed to season 7 or even 6 or 9. I feel like there's more conversation similar to 5, 8 and 10 about what the Islanders are going to do. That's how you know it was a lit season, because we want to know what they're going to do in the next month or so. And whilst Ella has signed with an agency, I don't think that's just the right fit for her. I don't think that's the right agency for her. No shade or disrespect to that agency in any capacity. But when it comes to agencies and why I think that some are great or some are not, for example, this specific one that Ella has signed with, their clientele, I have not seen propel. And that's just what I'm going to say without being shady or rude. I have not seen them propel or blow. And a lot of the girls want to be like India. A lot of the girls want to be like Molly May. So you either get with the right agent or the right management to give you that boost as much as they can. Obviously, you need to be a Molly May on India to get there, period. But you need that boost and right direction and management. And I just don't see Ella going down that road. I don't want to be rude about it, but that's just how I see it. Yeah. Anyways, let me know your thoughts are when it comes to this, guys. Subscribe to the channel, click that button for daily and consistent content. Hopefully, you know, the girls get edits. I do want to see Ella doing some kind of edit. She's got the body and the face for it. She's the model, so she's got the whole damn package, and she's the most followed, so it does make sense. I don't want to really see all of these finalists run onto podcasts. Like, I don't want to see them doing a Kady and doing like 7 podcasts, dragging everyone left, right, center, or writing jokes. I'm glad that the girls haven't done that. I'm glad that they have not ran to the podcast, despite, I think Molly and Zach went, but I don't want to see them run and do stuff like that. It's like, in my opinion, what I think Islanders should do when they come out is just do 1 podcast and 1 podcast only. I don't know why they want to do 5 to 6 to 7, because they think the more platforms we're on, the more exposure we're going to get. That exposure is short-lived. It doesn't work that way. I think that just do 1 podcast. I want to see them all maybe do 1 at the very max. Don't do 3 to 5 to 8 to 10. It just don't make no sense. You aren't a musician. You know, this is not a tour. There's no reason for you to be going up and down the UK and around London doing a podcast talking about the same thing, because it just gets annoying. Like, I don't want to see Mitch on another podcast or Kady, because they're going to be talking about the same stuff. They don't have anything else to give. I'm bored of them. Whereas the other girls and boys, I want to know what they're going to do. I'm enthused. Locken is coming out with a YouTube cooking channel. Beautiful. Beautiful. If he is watching this video, you are a beautiful man to do something like that so clever. I have been screaming for the past 3 years for when an Islander gets out of the damn villa, make a YouTube channel and upload consistently. None of these girls want to do it because they think they're too big for the show. They think that they're mesmerized by the glitz and the glamour, and then they end up doing it 8 months down the line when the deals and money dry up, and then by then it's too late because you haven't captured the exposure that you had where people were looking at you and allow some of that community to stay. So Locken, if he does this consistently on a week basis, where he has Whitney there or anybody else with this cooking stuff that he's doing, I think it's a fantastic move. Whether he's signed or not, it doesn't matter, because YouTube is that girl. You don't need to be signed, period. But I feel like this is a very good move that he's making, and he looks good, he cooks well, speaks well. It's given, I'm going to get sponsored by XYZ. It's given, I'm going to do what I need to do. And I'm here for it. So I'm glad that he's made that business move, because a lot of the girls and boys, they don't want to come to YouTube because they don't know how to use it. It's a very hard-working app. It's not an easy place to work. You don't get the guaranteed views and reception 24/7 anyway, so it can be quite soul-defeating. But because it is quite hard, a lot of these reality TV contestants turning into influencers don't actually work hard in this influencing world, because they don't know how to, no shade, and B, they expect everything to come on their lap. So YouTube isn't an app where everything comes on your lap. You have to work for it, where I feel like on TikTok and Instagram, you get the following. It floods in, and you can work around with it, and you can see the success climbing. But YouTube, you got to work for that success in a much harder way. So I'm glad that they're doing that. Anyways, let me know your thoughts are when it comes to this video, guys. Subscribe to the channel, click that button for daily and consistent content. I would appreciate it. Subscribe. I really would appreciate it, because I just put 2 videos up in the morning, and I've just got to put this up now before I head off. Anyways, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.